Uh, me. Hey. Welcome to ChiTown 2.0, Chapter 7, Blood and Business. Gunshots cracked through Lotus like fireworks gone wrong. Chi-Town slammed the car into reverse as bullets shattered through the windshield. Rell ducked low, firing back through the passenger seat. Drive, bro, Rell shouted. I am driving, Chi-Town roared. Another spray of bullets lit up the night, glass raining out all through the car. A figure jumped out into the street, aiming directly at the driver's side. So Rell leaned out the window and let two shots fly. Bam, bam, clean, sharp, and controlled. The shooter stumbled back. Another man rushed in from the alley. Chi-Town floored it. The tires squealed. It was smoke behind them tires as they fishtailed out their kill zone and tore down the block. Damn, they tried to line us up, Rell said, his voice shaking just slightly. Chi-Town gripped the steering wheel until his knuckles turned ghost white. Mac T want war? Bro, he finna get it. But beneath all the anger, the fear, and that adrenaline, there was something else. Brotherhood. This was life or death, and they faced it together. The moment they realized. So Chi-Town pulled into an abandoned lot about 2 blocks over. Both of the men just sitting in the car, panting, getting their stuff together and getting a glass up out their hair. Just trying to calm down. Rell looked at Chi-Town eyes fierce. He like, man, we family, Chi. Ain't nobody touching you long as I'm living. Chi-Town met his gaze, and for the first time, he let himself feel it. Not envy, not competition, just brotherhood. Love, bro, for real. Chi-Town told Rell. Rell nodded hard. Them niggas ain't ready for us. And at that moment, they weren't just friends. They weren't just hustlers. They were soldiers, brothers, arm in arm in this struggle. Back at the apartment, them girls. While Chi-Town and Rell out there dodging bullets, the girls was fighting a different kind of war and back at the crib. Money, control, space, and each other. Okay? It was going down. Living together, Mimi and Butterfly had a rhythm. It was messy, but it was a chaotic rhythm. They understood each other and it worked for them. Butterfly loved late nights, long baths, expensive candles, and leaving her clothes everywhere. Mimi, totally different. She cleaned as she went, she organized everything, and she hated stepping on a straight heel at 3 o'clock in the morning going to get her some water. She wasn't living that life. But with 9 brothers and sisters, she couldn't. She had to be organized because space was at a premium at her house. Now Tia, real girl, she was a new energy in the situation. So she kind of like played her role, stayed quiet, but always observant, always watching, and always calculating. 3 women, 1 space, intention growing like weeds. At work at Arnie's. Arnie's was wild every night. The music was loud, the air was thick with smoke, and the regulars throwing money. Look, like they always do. And Mimi and Butterfly, they were stars of the show. They was headliners in the club, together or separate. But lately, they kept bumping heads. Oh, you tipped that trick too quick, or you let him touch your waist. You know, you trust the wrong girls. You think too big. You think too small. It was just always something with them. But Tia, Tia sat on the sideline and she watching how the power was shifting between the two women. She one of them. But all three of them was beautiful, dangerous, and smart. And they all wanted something different from the game. The tension was thick, but that ambition was thicker. So when the girls hear about the shootout, right? When ChiTown and Rell bust through that apartment, scraped up and bleeding from glass, Mimi screamed and ran to him. Oh my God, baby. Butterfly grabbed towels and alcohol. Tia locked the door and peeped through the peephole, trembling. What happened? Mimi cried. What's going on, Shy? Mac T happened. ChiTown said, that nigga tried to end us. Rell slid up on the side like, but he didn't. The girls crowded around the men, they checking wounds, wiping blood, and touching on them gently. Fear wrapped through that apartment, but so did loyalty. Mimi kissed ChiTown forehead. She like, baby, we ain't losing you, ever. Butterfly held Rell's chin, cleaning his cheek. You good, baby? Rell nodded, staring deep into her eyes. I'm good. We good. For the first time, all five of them felt like a unit. A dangerous, dysfunctional, powerful unit. ChiTown's realization that some gotta give. So later on that night, ChiTown was standing on the balcony, staring at the skyline, nerves fried, shirt still smelling like gunpowder, and his life felt like it was spinning out of control real fast. So the girls joined him quietly out there. Shy, Mimi said gently. We can make this bigger, safer, smarter. Butterfly leaned in, grabbed him by his waist. We need more girls, more money, better security. Tia, always in the background, nodded. I seen girls and Ernie's that will follow y'all with no hesitation. Right? So ChiTown, surrounded by three beautiful women, he looked at them and he realized something. Fighting their ambition was pointless. Denying their growth was stupid. Trying to keep life simple was impossible. All right, he said. Pick one girl, just one, and we build slow. So Mimi, she smiled softly. Butterfly smirked like, y'all know what it is. Tia raised the eyebrow like she already knew who they was finna recruit, right? So when ChiTown went back in, the girls gave each other a look. This was the beginning, not the end, and they knew it. New beginnings, a new location. ChiTown knew the block was hot, too hot, so they needed a move. He found a loft-style apartment near the United Center in the West Loop area. Newer buildings, safer streets, and closer to that downtown money. Pack up, he said, we moving tomorrow. They celebrated with Chinese food, champagne, and R&B music, playing slow as they danced in the living room. It felt like a new chapter. It felt like power, and it felt like growth. But trouble never sleeps. As they packed the boxes, a loud thud hit the door. Tia jumped. Rell grabbed his gun. ChiTown stepped forward cautiously. A single brick sat on the doorstep, wrapped in newspaper. Shy handed to Rell. He unwrapped it slow. Inside, it was a bullet, a playing card, a piece of torn paper, and a note that said, moving Ain't gonna save you, nigga. I'm coming. Mac T. Mimi gasped. Butterfly covered her mouth. Tia clutched Rell's arm, and ChiTown jaw flinched. Mac T wanna play games? Then let's play. As he turned around, box in hand, the lights in the hallway flickered. Somebody was watching them. Somebody close. And the next move in this war would be deadly. Mhm. Thank you all for watching.